Welcome to Brazilian Spirituality, a journey through the spiritual traditions of Brazil, from its sacred teachings to the mysteries of what makes Brazil the most spiritually diverse country on earth, a country where Catholic saints, Umbanda guides, indigenous ancestors, and Spiritist mediums all share the same sacred space. A place where you can walk into a church and see baianas dressed in candomblé robes washing the steps as the priest blesses them with holy water. Today, we're exploring this unique phenomenon with insights from Saulo's Rádio, Viagem, Astral. Welcome to Brazilian Spirituality in English. Saulo, a Brazilian spiritual researcher and creator of the Rádio, Viagem, Astral, describes Brazil as a country where spiritual diversity is not just tolerated, but celebrated. He challenges us to find a more open and democratic spiritual space than an Umbanda terreiro. In Umbanda, Exu enters, Pombagira enters, Caboclo enters, Preto Verjo enters, Catholic saints enter, and spirits from all paths are welcome. As Saulo puts it, I challenge you to find a more open place in the world than our terreiros. To understand how unique Brazil is, Saulo asks us to compare. The city of Toronto, one of the largest in Canada, had only 2 Spiritist centers. Compare that to the neighborhood of Itapúa in Salvador, Bahia, where Saulo himself knew of over 40 centers and 8 candomblé terreiros just in that single neighborhood. This is not an accident. Something is happening in Brazil that does not happen anywhere else. According to Saulo, this was spiritually programmed. Books like Brazil, Coração do Mundo, Pátria do Evangelho, psychographed by Chico Xavier, describe how Brazil was chosen as the starting point for a great spiritual awakening on earth. This is not for this generation alone. It began now, is getting stronger, and will continue for the next 2, 3, or even 4 centuries. And what comes after Brazil? According to the same spiritual sources, the next great focus of spiritual energy will be Africa. This programming explains why the Brazilian people speak with the invisible with such naturalness. A Brazilian grandmother blesses her grandchildren. A mother prays to Our Lady. A neighbor consults the tarot. Another studies projection of consciousness. Someone else speaks of their guide or their ancestral connection. All of this exists side by side in the same family, sometimes in the same person. As Saulo beautifully said, the Brazilian seems to talk to the invisible with such naturalness. The recent IBGE census reveals a fascinating picture. The number of people who declared themselves Catholic dropped from 65% to 57%. Evangelical numbers grew from 21 to 27%. And most strikingly, Umbanda and Candomblé followers tripled. This growth shows that Brazil is moving toward a more diverse and inclusive spirituality. Brazil is not becoming less spiritual. It is becoming more broadly spiritual. The country is fulfilling its destiny as the heart of the world, a place where all paths meet, all spirits are welcome, and the light of spirituality shines through every tradition. Thank you for watching Brazilian Spirituality in English. We invite you to be part of this journey. Subscribe, share, and let your own light shine.